85, 90. He's up there. He was really, really expensive. And they'll put it in euros, they'll round it up, and they did it the media when we were bidding for it. Oh, it might cost 90 million euros to get him. 90 million euros sounds so much more expensive than 66 million. And that's why they do it. And I just think it's wrong and it should be called out. Terry, fans actually don't care about the financials. Only the dumb fans, only thick people, only stupid people, only low IQ people don't care about what they're
and twisted. If that is the case, I don't want to ever see you, my friend, ever say, well, your player costs X amount of money and he's rubbish. Don't you ever say that.
He does it all the time. So yeah, you're a liar, bruv. You're either a liar or low IQ when you say the money don't matter, because Man United's spending has been ridiculed by every single rival. In fact, all summer we've heard, how can United afford to do this? I thought they were finished. I thought fans didn't care about the money. Lies. But I just wanted to call that out at the beginning of the show. Loads more to go through, so make sure you're staying with us. Welcome to everyone who's joined from the United stand this morning as well. Big up to that brilliant community over there. Look, before we actually get into the Spurs news, it's the first time I've been able to drop this live, so I'm going to do it. Let's go. Here we go. Jack Grealish has joined Everton. Here we go on a loan deal with Manchester City. The medical is booked. Grealish said yes to Everton's project and is now set to complete a loan move for the next 24 hours. So just a loan for a season, doesn't appear to have any obligation or option to buy it as of right now. But is this a good move for Jack?
It's the only move for Jack because it's the only club that wants him. Like we need to. Okay, listen. You know, Jack, Brummy boy, played for Villa. I have a soft spot for him. I supported him when he got to City. I want him to do well. He's won the treble and all that. Good for him. But let's just actually talk about the elephant in the room. That 100. We're talking about funny. We're talking about financials. He's probably the worst 100 million pound signings we've ever seen. And I know there's not many, and I know most of them aren't good. But he went there, did the bare minimum that a player should do for a team, got a treble, which is cool, but then he's been drunk for 2 years doing niche. He's been injured, he's been hungover, he's been barely playing football, but he never gets mentioned. He never gets talked about. His exploits never seem to break past 1 day's worth of coverage. When he's crashing his car and showing unprofessionalism in the game, it's like 1 day's talking time. But you got other players at other clubs who do less than him, and apparently it's months worth of abuse and coverage. They go out to buy bread. Oh, ex-player buys bread after his team's lost. It's a disgrace. It's been an absolute disgrace. And Jack, I've been disappointed with Jack because you're supposed to go to Man City for the money you went for the hype that you had. You're supposed to go to Man City and show the world what you're made of, and he failed to deliver. And the fact, you know how I know he failed? It's the excuses Man City fans made. He's forced to pass back because Pep tells him to pass backwards. He doesn't take on players like he used to at Villa because the system dictates that he needs to pass sideways when he gets the ball. But we've seen Doku, we've seen Savinho, we've seen Oscar Bob. Heck, even flipping Bernardo Silva has taken men on more in this City team than Jack Grealish. And yet, he gets told he has to pass backwards, and everyone else is go run at your man. Nah, man, it's been poor. It's been a poor time at City. It's been a terrible signing. He has been a flop, in my opinion. And Everton is the only team that wants him. Go do it. Go play football. Go try and earn your spot back in the England team. He's doing the right thing. But we can't just sit here and say, it's fine because it's Jack Grealish who won a treble. Like, no. Like
I agree with that, George. He's also a player that was on £300,000 a week. And yes, he won trophies and he had some good spells. Do you think his time at Man City has been underwhelming for a player of his ability?
Yeah. I think, do you know what it is? Because we actually saw it would, if he came from abroad and then done it, I feel like people would probably accept more that he was decent. But we saw Grealish from 16 years old. We've seen him build his way up, become the player that he was at Aston Villa, being out, sort of the player that we look to Eze be at Crystal Palace now. Grealish was doing that 18, 19 years old, the Maverick for Aston Villa, putting on the armband, you know, creating all their goals. He got relegated with them, but brought them back up. It was like he'd done all these things at such a young age that he had such an expectation going to Manchester City that he would potentially be the face of City, because at that point when he made that move, or it was around the Euros, wasn't it, or COVID times, Euro 2020, 2021, you could say, taken place, and he'd lit up the Euros. Everybody is thinking, yeah, Grealish, this is the Grealish that we thought was going to move. This is the guy, and we actually thought that he was going to be the next star. And it was just like, as years went on at Manchester City, I don't know, maybe complacency sets in. I feel like maybe he got surrounded by so many good players that he got comfortable to the fact that maybe I don't need to carry this team. Maybe I don't need to be the guy to do everything, because I know I can rely on De Bruyne. I can rely on Phil. Young old Phil, he's coming through. He'll help me out. He's going to score some goals. He's going to have some big moments. And that's the thing. I think he went from being a big fish in a small pond to being just a fish in a pond. Like, you're just one of many. So it's one of those ones where he's definitely been underwhelming, but the quality of talent he has is he'll go to Everton and he'll be the main player at Everton now. They will build around him for the next season. And even when you talk about those fees, 12, that's, I think, 300 grand a week is like 12 million across the year. That's a massive chunk that even if Everton don't pay City nothing, they're basically just paying his wages. That's 12 million off the books. Yeah. That's huge for Man City.
It's massive for Man City. I think he'll be a hit though at Everton. All that being said, I think he'll be a hit at Everton. Yeah. I think he'll have more space. He'll have more time. He'll be given. David Moyes will just say, free roll.
Yeah, you put him in the
David Moyes will just say, you'll be the maverick. You can be the main guy. Take people on. Do your thing. Some players, listen, he had a good City career and he did win trophies. Do I think he was influential in winning those trophies? City fans always talk about the treble winning season and a good spell that he had. Fair enough. I'll give you that. But I think overall, for £100 million and 300k a week, he didn't deliver enough. When I look at the stick that Bruno Fernandes gets, when he's carried a club on his back for 5 years, has also won trophies, but has been integral in winning them, has been our only real consistent player. Had his own inconsistencies too. When I look at the stick he gets at sort of 57 million, and then I look at the fact that, but this is also what happens when your club is winning and your club is succeeding, is that you don't look, and this is why when I've watched United fans overanalyze our fringe players like Lingards and McTominays, etc. over the years, it's always made me chuckle as a slightly older man. That we had players of that level in the Fergie era, but nobody hated them because the team was winning. It's only when you're losing that you look at these players and you're like, I hate him and I hate him and I hate him. But yeah, look, good luck to Jack Grealish. I hope he does well. I hope he goes and smashes it and does the business over there. Look, we're going to come to the Man United news soon. We're going to come to the Liverpool section soon as well. But we'll kind of keep it on point here because City have now lost Grealish, and there's another player they might be losing.